question of the day, guys. Troy?
All right. Question of the day is which elementary school, like we talked about high school teachers before, which elementary school, and I don't even know if you went to any elementary school.
I went to second grade.
Second grade. So you only have one to choose from. Which elementary school teacher had the biggest impact on you?
Oh, yeah. Well, the only one.
Your mom.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess probably my mom.
Yeah.
Probably my mom, because I was home through school through most of it. I told you guys the story of my second grade teacher who had the most unfortunate name ever, Mrs. Cum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
still funny to say
about
it.
that. Yeah.
She had a dog named Stains.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't have, that was just,
That's a Adam Sandler joke.
was it really?
Yeah. He's got a dog. You've never heard the song?
So with that
No.
footnote, it makes it more
now you got to
valuable.
look it up. Now you got to look
I
it
don't
up.
even believe you.
Yeah. Well, you will after you look it up. Davey's hair. Look at that.
What happened here?
Looking. Wow. How
You
much
just-
time you put into that this
A
morning?
lot.
That's a
Absolutely.
swoosh.
Yeah.
That's a swoosh, man.
Doing it for the children out here.
Looks like
Teach them a lesson.
looks like a St. Augustine wave.
Gotta
out there
come
in the
correct
ocean.
for these beautiful people.
There you go.
I'm gonna say Mrs. Hartman. She was just my third grade teacher in Magnolia, Delaware, and she was an awesome lady and just took the time to make sure that I had respect and peace in my educational experience, because it wasn't easy for like a little effeminate kid, especially in conservative Delaware too. It was just, it was tough growing up, but she made it easy for me to enjoy third grade.
There you go.
There you go.
That's nice.
It's good to have a good teacher.
Absolutely. Still
Yeah.
remember her to this day.
Yeah.
Very kind.
Blake?
I'm gonna say Miss Masita, I believe her name was.
You had her for 2 years, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. She was pretty cool. She was
Okay.
like your fourth and fifth grade teacher.
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And mine is Mrs. Beebe. And Mrs.
Mrs.
Beebe was
Beebe.
actually my kindergarten teacher, but also she was like the teacher that did student government and stuff like that. And I was believe it or not, I was in student government.
In
I
like
was
the first grade?
in like third through sixth.
Okay.
Troy
So
got
she-
the bug.
Yeah.
Just
That's
never
how
left.
that's how I was mayor of DeLand when I was like 11 years old.
I ran for office. Yeah, I remember that. Like, I was nasty. That's how I got governor. Yeah. I like made fun of this girl's shoes or something. It was like, Davey's
geez.
great. I know. I did it in a great
I was
way.
on student council one year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's it's weird because my grandfather worked for Allen Summerhill. Allen Summerhill was the mayor. Allen
Okay.
Summerhill was a funeral home. And at that time, and funeral homes were more important then
Yeah, of course.
than they are right now because that's where the ambulances ran out of. And what they do is because the hearse is where the bodies will fit into the hearses. They just drive up, they'd throw you in and get you to the hospital before you died. There was no rampart, and EMTs and stuff like that at that time. So
Okay.
my grandfather would get calls in the middle of the night and he'd have to go pick up people on the side of the road.
Jeez.
But Allen Summerhill was the mayor, and when we did our visit, the council elected me as mayor for the end of the thing, and then they had to unelect me as mayor. But it was like it shows up in record as me being an 11-year-old mayor of the land.
How about that?
So it's pretty
That's
wild.
pretty legit.
But Mrs.
Jeez.
Beebe's the one who kind of set that up.
All
She
right.
Spearheaded that effort.
Yeah.
She knew.
So
Mrs.
God bless
Beebe.
Miss
Yeah.
Beebe.
Hey, there you go. All right, that's pretty good.
yeah.
All right, man. We'll look forward to seeing what you guys have to say out there among the teachers we will not know.
Yeah, everybody has a Mrs. Beebe.
Everybody does have.
Everybody does.
If I had to pick an actual teacher of mine later on down the road, it was Mr. Weaver in 6th grade. That's when I made the full transition into real school, and he was a very kind man,
Like that.
very great guy. Helped me make that move.
Yeah, because that's not
smooth
easy,
as possible.
right?
That wasn't easy, man.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah, because
It was
most of my influences from school came from my coaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, because I was
Shout
always,
out Coach Melgard,
Yeah.
great coach.
Coach Thomas was mine too.
There you go.
So, and Davey's over here. Don't like my coaches.
I'm like poison. I'm kidding. Just kidding, allegedly.
Yeah.
Somewhat kidding.
Yeah, not really.